Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive reading. Divine, thank you once again for my protection. May the light that you shine upon me in consoling anybody who is in need at this time. Thank you for my YouTube viewers and the message that you bring. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, I got to mention it. The person that tried to have like a jousting match with me over Santa, I don't go there. I said peace, peace out. You keep wanting to talk about Santa Claus. This isn't Trivial Pursuit over here. So I kind of like really don't want you here. You can move on and it's cool. It's not that nothing intended, but this isn't what we do here. We don't play Trivial Pursuit and we don't get petty. The message wasn't about when did Santa Claus start wearing red and whether it was Pepsi or Coca-Cola. It's a myth. Yes. And, you can look it up and Google it on your own time. I'm not here for that. Yeah, I said, yeah, I even corrected it and said, yeah, it's considered a myth. But I'm not going to talk about, I've already spent too much time talking about it. You believe what you want to believe, which means that you got nothing out of the message. You just want to argue about Santa Claus. I'm not arguing about Santa Claus with nobody. First card out is hanging from a thread. I don't know, something's hanging from a thread. Told you, man, nowadays my cutoff game is strong. If you're like starting to give me the pricklies, then you gotta go. Jar spell. Getting an argument about Santa Claus. Safety deposit box. I said peace, which means you go your way, I go my way, and peace. You gotta keep like doing shit. Get out of here. February. Something's happening in February. IT department or something happens in it past February. Somebody's birthday could be in February, something significant, an anniversary. Somebody could have done something significant in February. Graduated from college. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl, that's what I say. Man, you won't keep talking about what you won't keep talking about, and I won't talk about it anymore. So, like, I changed the channel. Everlasting and overflowing. I know I'm being a real itchy bay, and I don't like that, but that was like an irritant. Like, I started to even go there, and then I said to myself, I pulled myself back and said, oh my gosh, the temptation is so strong. It's not what I'm here for. Okay, let's see. Over $500,000 maybe in a safety. Whoa! Paper money, right? Over $500,000 in a safety deposit box. What? Wow. Someone is tripping. I just took like a little trip and I figured that out. IT department. Trolls miss the whole purpose. They do. It's like just because they don't have a purpose. Bail bond. Bail bond. Someone is tripping because of bail. Because they have to bail something. They have to bail somebody out. Signatures required on a contract. Ooh. Eating humble pie. Beetle, humble beetle. Major piece of the puzzle here is in the safety deposit box. They're grooming the lawn, so please forgive if you hear humming in the background. That's why. They've been doing all kinds of stuff around today. Serving time. Whoa. Maybe somebody's finding out they may be serving time for something. Horse. Chinese zodiac. 1930, 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, 2014, seventh sign of the Chinese zodiac, which positive attributes are strong, independent, heroic, talented, and brave, energetic, and enthusiastic. Wow, over a million. Over 500, now over a million. I'm telling you, something is increasing here. I've said this in the last couple of readings. Lockbox, maybe this is the value of a house. The value of a house has gone up, maybe. Maybe. Property, I'm feeling. Fifth house, creativity, pleasure, hobbies, romance, and love affairs. Love affairs. Does not make sense. Bad investment. Maybe this is a house. Maybe this has to do with real estate. I don't know what would make sense if it's now worth over $1 million. What doesn't make sense? Or if somebody's saying it doesn't make sense for you, or, well, it's not over yet. Final card here is it's not over yet. So we endure, my friends, we endure. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. So very, very much. Do I want these? No, I don't. I'll tell you the cards I want. Oh gosh. Give me a moment. This comes out of my pile. I just randomly chose these, but I want to use them, you know? Or these are the cards from this group I want to use. There's like 4 or 5 mixed in. But they usually they like each other enough to give a good reading. I use them a lot. I don't understand this. Lockbox, fifth house. Lockbox to me means real estate, so this could be a home, a house. Outdated, expired, disuse, old news, discarded. Something gets thrown away because of how old it is. It's weird. Okay, what's hanging from a thread? Thank you so much, though, for watching my channel, commenting, positive vibes. Sharing, liking, and subscribing. New subscribers, welcome. Current subscribers, always rocking. And my aim, one day, one rider dies. I love you guys. Whoa, you know that I do. Hanging from a thread, solitude. Time for reflection and self-discovery. Solitude will bring clarity and help you reconnect with your true self. someone is hanging from a thread. They're alone because they have to be alone. Maybe somebody doesn't like being alone, but they're alone for a reason. But what does this drawer spell? Soil. So this to me means grave dirt. Look underneath that. See the bones? Somebody may have done a jar spell with grave dirt. I'm just saying. To make you be alone. Lust, sexual chemistry, safety deposit box. I don't know what that has to do with it. Can I get another card for this? Check yourself. So maybe somebody has a sex tape, maybe, or something like some medium of you in a safety deposit box. February. Something about February. Concern. There was some concern in February. Number 33, Jezebel. See, this is something, I don't know, maybe you don't know, but somebody here did something on a video. I don't, wow. And it's locked in the safety deposit. Robotic when we are no longer able to. Somebody's just going through the motions in a situation, running away, everlasting overflowing. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Somebody may be crying a lot over something because someone's gone cold, realizing someone's not going to change. Workplace affair over $500,000, 500K. Something about February. Somebody may be blackmailing somebody with a tape from the CCTV, right? Yeah, safety deposit box, breathe. Someone is tripping and they're being told, just breathe, take it easy. Take a moment to relax and center yourself. Breathe deeply to release stress and regain clarity. October. Something happened in October for something, I don't know. Doubt. Bail bond. Somebody doubts they're going to be able to make bail. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Inquisitive. Somebody wants your signature on a contract, or they want to know if you sign this contract to do something here, to put yourself out there or something here. I don't know. Eating their words, free will. Somebody here is eating their words, eating humble pie because you're not signing. I don't know if you're signing this contract or you're not. You're gone cold on them. Fake busy piece of a puzzle. To not have to tell somebody something, they're faking that they're busy when they try to maybe get a hold of them. Ooh. Sorry. Who's serving time? Cope. Somebody's trying to cope. They may have to serve time for something here. No action from the horse. So somebody's not helping someone. Someone's tripping because someone's not going to help them. $1 million, fake news, fake DNA test. I don't know what that means. Pregnancy, lockbox. Envious. Ooh. Either somebody's saying you're envious or somebody's envious of you, collective. Possibly medicating at this time to cope with something here they did online. Jezebel. Psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Doesn't make sense. Something here doesn't make sense here. Not happy. It's not over yet. Somebody's not happy that something's not over yet. Your copycat, maybe somebody is aware of your copycat bounty hunter and mirroring. Somebody here could be trying to say they are you. But the authorities may know about this person now. Somebody may be like have a bench warrant if you have a bounty hunter. That's may or may not be your copycat, but it looks like it. Or somebody's trying to be you so that you go to jail and they don't. That's messed up. Ooh, that's messed up. So messed up. Somebody's trying to put you where they were when they committed the crime, maybe. The emperor, father, businessman, CEO. Solitude hanging from a thread. Page of Wands. Maybe somebody's spreading the news about you being by yourself or hanging from a thread or something here. Soil with the jar magic stuff, whatever that is. Somebody's putting, it's making some, they were maybe interrupting your sleep, doing graveyard magic, trying to get spirits to maybe interfere with your sleep. Check yourself. Eight of Pentacles. Something about somebody's work or something on video I'm just getting. Like something somebody is making more than one of. Like maybe selling individually CDs or something. I don't know. Two of Swords. February. Someone did not want you to see something. They were concerned that you would see something here. Eight of Swords. Somebody's in jail, Jezebel, either jail or prison, like imprisoned over this, whatever was done with this IT department or online, or somebody was creating this. They were doing this. Yeah, you were guarded against somebody. You couldn't change them, and it just became like going through the motions. 9 and 9. Then we have the moon running away. Somebody's running away from some deception. Maybe you ran away from a deception. Maybe you were upset over something here. King of Pentacles, workplace affair. So this is an earth sign that maybe had a workplace affair over $500,000. This may be work on something as well, working on their desire. Something they did. Queen of Wands, someone is tripping. Queen of Wands has to breathe. She's tripping about something here. Doubt. Six of Pentacles. Somebody is doubting that they're going to give money for bail. Like, that you're going to bail them out. Inquisitive Page of Swords. Somebody wants to find out about this signature. Free will, humble pie. Somebody just is eating humble pie because you exercised your right to mourn something and turn the corner. Say, look, you mourned it and then you turned a corner. And then look. And then you jumped off and exercised your free will. Somebody didn't think you would do this. They thought that they could get you to sign this contract, right? Fake busy. Ace of Wands, major piece of the puzzle, has to do with somebody having an affair at work. Cope. Serving time. A Leo maybe, I don't know if they're see, look, Queen of Wands. Somebody's trying to cope because if this gets found out, they may serve time for this, whatever this is they were doing, this Jezebel stuff, maybe making you appear as a Jezebel, maybe doing something online. Ten of Swords to betray you, and this has to do with action. So maybe some awareness is coming to this betrayal, which is creating this action. Over $1 million for this fake news about this baby, this fake pregnancy. Over $1 million. $1 million babies. Yep. Four of Swords. Somebody is envious. So this is a lockbox. They want this, something about this. They were so envious of you that they wanted to put you to rest or yeah, medicating. King of Wands, medicating. Doing something here they're medicating about. Psycho, Five of Wands. Somebody, it doesn't make sense for somebody here to be fighting or to be competing or to be doing anything here. It doesn't make sense. This cup that's not over, it's not over yet, although this couple's not happy about this pregnancy. There might be a pregnancy here. Let's see. Two of Wands, somebody's looking in a different direction after the shock of being left out in the cold by someone who lied about being single and having maybe being financially stable. They lied. Yeah, they lied that they were single and being financially stable. And about children, they lied about some kind of money. This isn't their money. Or that's what I'm getting here. Let's see what else we got. Collector. Thank you especially to my Patreon members over there. If you'd like to be a member and check out Patreon, just go to my channel homepage which is easy to get to. Just click on my face somewhere on here and hit links, and I think Patreon is one of the on the list. Just click that and you're at Patreon. Thank you so much to my Patreon sponsors, members. There is a Gypsy reading has been posted for the paid members. You get the Gypsy reading. You could buy it if you want, but it is much less, it is far less expensive to be a member. And then you get the Gypsy Hobo reading like 3 days in advance. Somebody here proclaimed something hanging from a thin thread. A child maybe announced something here. Announced somebody's heart being broken because we do have the Three of Swords, or announced some interference with somebody's solitude or being left alone. A child. Pathway. Yeah. Somebody's really upset because I guess graveyard magic didn't work, or it's over, or whatever. Eight of Pentacles. Like you took a different path. Like they thought they had you dangling from a thread, really. Basically, that you would do what you, they would like give you like solitude, meaning no one would bother you or have anything to do with you if you did not comply. You had to do what you were told, not what you want, what you were told. What is this working? Check yourself. Yeah, somebody may lose their job. I don't know. Check yourself. Safety deposit box, desire, something they're doing through their work. They're doing this through their job. They're getting cut off, though, from their job for doing this. Despair. There it is. I just said this. Says despair, and in the window it says something about employment, not hiring. So somebody can't find a job, February. So 8 of Swords, Jezebel, IT. This came upside down. Look at this. They got themselves tied to something online or connected to something that talks about the internet. This might be the dark web even. Courtship. This is somebody's afraid that someone is not going to change, not going to maybe give them a courtship. Sudden wealth, illusion of sudden wealth. Somebody gave somebody an illusion if they were wealthy and they were actually cut off. Great fortune. This King of Pentacles might have had some kind of wealth, over 500K, some workplace affair. They might have invested in something here. I don't know what this means with this great fortune. It looks like somebody here was cut off, or there's something in a safety deposit box that someone paid for something here. Mature woman, Queen of Wands, is tripping. Fire sign, feminine. Might be tripping about something here done online. Lovers, 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody who is being paid to be somebody's lover. Bail. This is someone who sells maybe online. Like maybe they're saying that you sell sexual acts of sorts online. They might have even done something with the computer to make it look like it's you. AI, whatever they do. Page of Swords. Somebody, yeah. So somebody was curious and they learned about this death contract. And somebody regretting something about a child eating humble pie. Or some mourning of a child here. But that, like for me, on a personal note, my son's passing had me turn a corner in my life of sorts. Not in a big, huge way, but in some self realizations. Mature man, a mature man, some sexual activity, fake busy piece of the puzzle. Somebody now is acting like they're busy here when somebody calls. Unexpected income because they gave this illusion of this money. They're serving time for it. Somebody gave an illusion here. Couple going to jail over this betrayal. They're taking action, or somebody's taking action against this couple, whatever that is. Over 1 million, Page of Cups. Main male's baby. That this DNA is fake. Oh my, to get this money. Over $1 million they got for this DNA, that they paid for this DNA. Gift. 4 swords. Somebody here, you were given this gift and somebody was jealous of you. So they made this whole big shamil. And the story just was like poison ivy. It just grew and grew and grew. Poverty, King of Wands is medicating because they're going something about poverty. Parasite Messin, occupation. Somebody here didn't make sense. Somebody here is possibly obsessed with you or your work. Ace of Cups. Not happy. It's not over yet. Somebody's expecting a baby. They're not happy. Look, somebody's expecting a baby, and neither person is really happy about it. I don't know if it's hormonal, but these two people are not getting along, it looks like. And this is the couple that possibly betrayed you, but now there's a pregnancy or a baby somehow present. This mature woman, some gift of a great fortune. Look at this. Somebody here got this message and they were a fake person. They went as a privileged lady that had money, and I don't know. Either they're the fake person that is trying to get over $1 million, but this DNA test is coming back and saying, nope, not going to happen. There's no way. And this might have been set up by a couple here to get this money, and then like 500, somebody was going to get half. If this person said that they had a baby by this person, but the DNA test shows that that was a lie. And so now they have to give up some kind of real estate for being fake. And perhaps the person that is the father isn't happy, or there's something going on here with an unhappy situation. Yeah, guys, I think that's it. I may be back a little later. Well, you know what? Let's indulge and do some dice, because it's all of these readings are so open-ended now, because so much stuff. Sorry about my rant in the beginning, but I'm a little bit of a tenderfoot, and so I have to know, I have to make conscious effort to reel myself in, because I'm like an empath, so like my feelings, I'm like, what are they trying to say? It wasn't that big of a deal, and I don't get tired. Da, 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 da. Ace of Pentacles. So a new golden opportunity, new money. Someone here is trying to debate where to give this opportunity, where to put. So somebody prematurely announced, out of resentment or out of having to win at all costs, possibly, I believe this is the Wheel of Fortune, some destiny. They prematurely announced that something was destined for them to receive this money. So they did something really quick that was foolish, and started a family maybe, with possibly a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a mother, or somebody with Leo. 369, who was timid or may have been on their guard with regards to a house and marriage. Guys, that's been the reading. Thank you for joining me. Please hit the bell icon so that you know the next time I am in the neighborhood. And until we meet again, peace.